Hello, my name is Skonchai. I'm working as a lecturer and researcher at the education program of Department of Education, Faculty of Education, Naresuan University, Thailand. I am also a doctoral student working on my dissertation research at the Education Center of Srinakari University, Thailand. In my research, I have been researching on how to help young people learn the fundamental key concept of nanoscience and nanotechnology through the game-like learning environment, which is one of the kind of game-based learning. Teaching and learning of emerging field of nanoscience and nanotechnologies at high school level is not simply bringing the concept to students, but also providing them with the authentic learning experiences which can lead to the deeper understanding, both conceptual and procedural knowledge. A computer game and its application are the latest technology that have received attention from educators. Many learning scientists are also now increasingly turning to computer and video games as a tool for learning. Chapper and his colleague in 2004 argued that for the particular view of game and of learning as activities that are most powerful when they are personally meaningful, experiential, social, and epistemological all at the same time. At Trust, it is believed that computer and video game pedagogy bear considerable potential for science education in particular and the larger field of education more generally. From the perspective of science learning and teaching, computer game technology can provide students with the real-world experience in authentic situations where they are motivated and engaged to learn in meaningful learning environments. About the gaming environment, the story design of the computer game used in this study is set as scientific research competition scenario. The two research teams, one of those were led by students as a player. They worked as a group of three, and another team was computerized, was selected from the agent of Ministry of Military to develop supercodes for soldiers used in the future war using nanomaterial. In the scenario, the computer game, the player as a leading scientist are called for duty from the government to be the leader of the team to develop the new material that can be used for a military purpose. Players need to form the team by selecting computerized agents who could have the consult with the throughout the game. In the project, students as a player need to think carefully and plan everything about this to get the job done right on time. At the same time, the government also has another team to do the same thing as your team. This means that the government agents that assign the same project to two different development teams. Therefore, both teams have to compete with each other to win the contract from the government. For the project's management of developing supercodes using nanomaterial for military purpose, players have to work smartly to compete with another team. As such, students as players need to think strategically and creatively for their final product to convince the government to select team as a winner. Here is some of the interface that I been developed and already used with a small group of students, and it showed pretty good result in terms of student increment of understanding. So this is some part of that. Throughout the epistemic platform for science learning with the computer game, students encounter various kind of problems which require them to use various kind of problem-solving strategy, knowledge, thinking skill. At Trust, they also simultaneously develop the conceptual and procedural knowledge through the interaction with the computer agent, the peer, the teacher, who play as a role as the fact leader both in gameplay and social context outside the gameplay. So this is one of the part of that. So this is another part of the game that students in this kind of task or assignments, students have to get into the location that called Nano Lab System Center to get some information about the place that students will be researched in that project. In this kind of task, students will learn about the key basic concepts through the various kind of interaction with the interface. So like when they get into like nano gallery, They will study about the nano in nature, the interactive board, and also they will study about the historical perspective of nanoscience and nanotechnologies, like year by year, what happened, how the developing idea that had occurred at that time. So, and also the key concept of nanoscience and nanotechnology as well. So, like for example, like the meaning and the video we're running, and there's also the meaning of the nano, what it's all about, and they have some kind of comparative the meaning that we show the student when they play. So from this kind of learning, student will learn very kind of more attractive way. And this innovative approach to science learning is showing a premise for new age of education in Thailand. So science learning can be really hard fun. Go get it and enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.